Hey there, folks. Austin Baumgarten and Mr. Ryan Norris here with the Hidden Homes Montana team, here to deliver with you the January 2024 market stats. Today is actually February 1st. I got up bright and early to get those stats ready so we could kind of get this knowledge out to our people as fast as possible.
Sure.
And I know you're going to be kind of in charge of delivering the stats, at least of some of these in the very beginning here.
Yeah, you were nice enough to put some of this stuff together, and we've talked about it. So we can just jump into it. Last week was a much longer video.
I know.
So I think we want to make these hopefully less than 5 minutes. If we go a little too long, forgive us. We'll get better at this. But we've been pouring over the stats. We looked at them. The thing that jumped out at me is the amount of homes that have closed and are active that are over $1 million. It's pretty wild. In the month of January, we had 60 homes, single-family residents, close, and 17 of those were over $1 million. So almost a third of our closings in January were $1 million. Is it interest rates changing? Is it people watching the market and finding the moment to strike and getting a deal? I don't know, but it's interesting either way.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like I didn't expect to see those higher priced items moving as quickly. Under contract, we have 141 that went under contract in January. Again, 31 of them were over $1 million.
Nice.
We're creating, I think I'm not a math magician, but it's about 25 to 30% of those. And then the last thing, 339 active listings, single family residential listings in the Flathead Valley. 178 of them are over $1 million.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot. Like it's common to see more than half of them be over $1 million in whitefish, but like when we group them all together, we're seeing over $1 million.
Well, because we have them. We have them in Columbia Falls, Kalispell, all over the place. A
Seafood,
lot of those properties, large homes, luxury, but also acreage. So I see that as well.
Yeah. So I think that's something to note. We're seeing, higher priced homes.
Yeah.
They're moving and they're active.
I think what some of that has to do with some of the price reductions that happened through 2023 also, and some of those under contracts, which is great. Sometimes they're longer escrows, so maybe they're 2 months out. But we're going to see those probably close in February. And I've just seen a lot of activity in the market itself in the past couple of weeks. It's been kind of gangbusters, so it's been nice. Something I wanted to bring up too is that I was kind of looking at where those stats were for single-family residential and Flathead as well. And let's just say 0 to 600, or kind of what people would consider like the first-time home buyer or intro homes. That's going to be the most active, and it usually is, right? So there's 60 actives, properties under 600. Under contract, there's 56 of those right now. And then the closed was 28. So actually almost half of all the closed transactions in the month of January 2024 were under 600K. One of the more challenging price points I would say was like the 601,000 to $1 million.
Which is common.
It's common. There's a lot of different variables because of that, because usually it's conventional loan. It's a higher price point, higher price down. What we're seeing active is 101 properties, under contract 49, and then the close was the lowest. So there's 15 closed transactions out of that. And then you kind of already shine light on the million plus mark. But altogether, we've got 339 active listings in Flathead County as of this morning for single-family residential. That doesn't include townhomes and condos. We can get into that. And actually, if you have any questions, give us a call because we can look up all those stats for you.
Even though our phones haven't stopped, we'll take more calls.
Exactly.
Yeah, please keep going.
What are you seeing? What are you seeing for the median close price and the median list price this month?
In January, our median close price was $694,000.
Okay.
So it's pretty standard. We've been hovering around there for a while. Median list price, $1.15 million.
And that's it. Well, it's comical, but you got to include like the $10 million lake houses.
Of course, it skews things.
It does.
I feel like when we pull them, like we have to exclude the sale prices that are not in this reality. We have $20 million listings in this valley.
Of course.
So maybe we should cut it off at like $5 million for the normies.
Good luck.
Yeah, right.
So absorption rate actually is starting to come down, which is going to happen in the first and second quarter of a year anyway. But we had been up in like sometimes like the 7s and the 8s months of absorption rate, which is not good for a market. But today I looked it up and we're about 5.75, or sorry, 5.65.
Yeah, and when we were doing the weekly market recap, there'd be weeks where it was 8, 9, 10, and then the next week it would be 4. So I think it is better that we're reporting this on a monthly basis.
Yeah.
Doing it each week, it really gets skewed. Just depends what happened that week. So yeah, and then also too, what's that podcast we listen to?
So we were listening. I was actually listening to a Tom Ferry webinar.
That okay.
And it was they were talking. It was I forgot the name of the gentleman. It's from Keeping Current Matters or KCM.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Keeping current matters. That's exactly it. So like, the thing that resonated with me is they kept referencing the year of fives, and I think that's happening. You know, they're talking. You know, Tom Ferry and other people. We read a bunch of stuff. You know, 3 to 6 decreases in interest rates,
Yep.
And they're speculating we're going to be in the fives this year.
They're saying like by June.
Yeah, that's crazy. I hope it happens. That'd be amazing for everybody. But yeah, the year of fives interest rates. Let's get them down to 5%.
I know. I mean, I'm already we're already seeing it right now. I think, gosh, earlier this week we were about 6.65, and I believe sometimes in December we were like 6.2 at one point.
Yeah.
So it is like balancing back and forth, which is normal. It's going to do that. And Ed Nissen with Cross Country Mortgage we talked to is like,
thank you, Ed, for all your market reports.
I know every week he gives us a new update on stuff, and we're really seeing that happen. But I mean, like you said, our phones, I did 2 12-hour days yesterday, and most of it was on the phone. And I was kind of shocked. I was like, oh my gosh, we just had some listings do some price reductions or new listings come on the market. And I was like, there's some activity going on.
It feels like 2021. Holly and my phone too is also ringing quite a bit. And it's really just bringing me back to what we talked about last month is getting your home ready. The big wig talking heads are saying that we're going to drop into the fives potentially as early as June. Read the tea leaves. Like there's something happening. Let's try to get these homes ready to sell.
Yep.
So we're locked and loaded. Give us a call.
Yep. Well, that's perfect. Thank you. I don't know if we kept it under 5 minutes or not.
I don't know either. I'll find out when I chop this up.
You chop it up. We're going to try it again next week or next month as well. But one of the big things too is that give us a direct message below. Give us a phone call, of course. You can call anyone on the team, me, Ryan, or Holly, and just discuss any of the other stats. Because people own land, people own commercial. We do it all, and we'd love to help you out.
Also, a phone call is free. Like it doesn't cost anything to talk to a realtor. If it isn't us, somebody else. Make the call. Talk to your lenders. Don't be afraid to make that leap.
Awesome. Well, onward to February.
And
February 2024. We'll see you in March.
I'll be there.
Bye, Beth.
See you.
Thank you.